Hello my little gems and welcome back to my channel. So I forgot to record this intro for this the other week as I was just loading up all my clips onto this week's video, and it turns out I didn't record the intro. So yeah, you girls having a moment. So this is part 3 of me doing my big massive owl diamond painting. So yes, let's get cracking and let me show you exactly how far I've got and everything. And don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, comment down below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Right, so I have set my timer for 5-minute intervals because I find if I record for too long, talky section in one stint, then I have a heck of a lot of trouble trying to upload these videos onto my computer. So I think I'm going to try and adjust this a little bit actually. How's that? I don't know. Sometimes I like an angle, sometimes I don't like an angle, and it's like So yeah, I've set my alarm for 5-minute intervals, and let's see how we get on because yeah, trying to load like a 10-20 minute video clip onto my laptop, it's impossible. I spend so much time trying to do it and it just doesn't like it. So I thought, right, set my alarm 5 minutes each time, and I could talk for as long as whatever, but do 5 minutes and then reset the video, like restart another video, restart recording again, because otherwise I end up spending like hours trying to get one clip onto my laptop, and I am completely pooing that up. Right, so yeah, I know I did not upload last week. There was a lot going on and I needed a mental break. I know I didn't post anything, do any updates on my channel, on my page, or anything, or anywhere. I just literally just took a week off. Some things have been going on and it had been really affecting me to the point I didn't want to go to work. I won't go into details or anything about work, but it got bad. And I have raised the issues up with my night lead, and my night lead is taking action on them. So everything is getting sorted and everything, and so that is what I'm going to say about as much detail. But yeah, things are getting sorted, and so don't worry, honestly. But yeah, I just thought I'd give a brief bit of info, but not too much info to the point that it exposes everything. But yeah, I know it's very brief, I didn't go into detail or nothing, but you know, there was just things going on, and I have been doing my diamond paint, but I haven't been recording. I just haven't been in the right frame of mind, and so yeah, it just, if that makes sense, you know, sometimes you just don't feel like doing something, and I just been feeling a bit so I didn't feel like recording or doing much or anything. So I've just been sinking myself into this diamond painting and just trying to forget about everything else. So yeah, And there's just been some other bits and pieces going on. And it's just, you know, when you just need a break and you just think, right, okay, need to stop and breathe for a couple of minutes and everything else. So I was just like, right, stop, take a break, come back. So that's what I've done. So yeah, I'm really sorry I didn't upload last week, but I just needed to stop for a minute on some things. And yeah, so and I was like, right, it's just like, I've just been feeling like, nah. And I was like, right, okay, so reassess and stop and everything else. So that's what I've done. So yeah. And also, like, I did go out last week. We took my eldest nephew out for the day. Right, stop and record. There you go. Put the timer on 5 minutes again. There we go. So yeah, it was my eldest nephew's birthday the other week, and we always say to him, right, you've got to them both my nephews, right, you've got the option. We get your birthday present, or we'll take you out for the day. And he chose to go out for the day, so we were like, okay, not a problem. We shall take you out for the day. So we went to a seaside town, which he loves going to. They've got slots, arcades, all that type of stuff, and rides, and on the pier, and everything. So yeah, he absolutely loves going down there. So, because we said to him, what do you want to do? And he said he wanted to go so-and-so, so that's what we did. And, yeah, he absolutely loves it, going down there. You know, spend a fortune on him, but they're worth it. And, yeah, so that's what we did for the day. So we went out for the day, which was really nice. And, like I said to him, because before we went and picked him up, my husband turned around and said, oh, I hope he wants fishing. I hope he decides what he wants fish and chips for lunch. Because I could really murder a fish and chips today. I was like, oh, it's his choice on what he wants for his lunch. And then, because I said to him earlier, I said, right, just let me know when you're getting hungry and we'll go and get some lunch. And he said a little bit later on, actually, I am hungry. I was like, all right then. I said, what do you want for lunch then? Gave off a load of options, and he was like, fish and chips. I said, I don't get that very often. I was like, all right then, we're going to get fish and chips. And my husband was like, yes, thank you, Leighton, thank you. So he was like, yeah, I want fish and chips. So I was like, okay, let's go and get fish and chips then. So we got fish and chips, and literally, I'll tell you what, the portion sizes were massive. I couldn't eat all mine. My nephew couldn't eat all his. And yeah, we struggled to eat ours. So husband ate like quite a bit of ours. He was like, I don't see that go to waste. Typical bloke. So he finished off quite a bit of ours. And yeah, there were massive portions and everything. And when we do take them out for a date, it is a yes day. So if they want something, they get it, basically. Yeah, it's a day they get well and truly spoiled, but they're worth it. So they say they want something, they want to do something and everything. I'm like, yep, that's fine. So yeah, he does enjoy doing all stuff like that, you know. They do love going down the beach and on the pier and everything. And then, like, we all got to the point, and I said, how you doing? Have you had enough yet? He's like, yeah, I want to go home. I was like, all right, let's go home then. And took him home. My sister's like, oh, do you fancy coming crabbing? We're going to go crabbing after dinner. I was like, all right, then we'll go crabbing. So, yeah, then we all packed up, went crabbing and everything. And I just realised part of this canvas isn't printed very well. It's, like, double printed. Only just a tiny little bit. So, yeah, that's what we did there. Let's, knock the camera. get on to the next lot of peas. Or I just move you up slightly. So yeah, that's what he decided. So yeah, after that we went crabbing. That was nice. Tide was out, so we could only go crabbing in the boating lake. But no, it was still nice to get out and do stuff and everything. And what was it? The other week I heard from some family I hadn't heard from in such a long time, so that was nice. Not going to go into details, who, when, everything. But yeah, that was nice to hear from them. Especially I haven't heard of them in such a long time. What else? Last night we did go out for dinner. That was nice. We're trying to do, you know, stuff. Get in the house, get out, you know, the flat and everything a bit. Because it's to the point where, timer again. And there you go. Start again. Timer. Start. 5 minutes. I'll try and make this the last talky part. And so yeah, we went out for dinner last night. I didn't really enjoy it though. I don't know why. I just did not enjoy my dinner. So I brought most of the meat home with me and gave it to my mum for the dogs. Because do you know what I mean? I had a mixed grill, but it was so salty. It was just, the whole thing just tasted of salt. Yeah, I know, like, obviously the gammon and everything, but the gammon just made everything taste like salt. And I was like, I'm really not enjoying this. My husband was like, well, you're not enjoying it, don't eat it. I was like, I know, but it's not cheap, you know. So I brought home the meat and I said to Mum, here you go, either give it to the dogs or the foxes. You know, the foxes will be happy with it, you know. So the dogs had a little bit each and then the rest was given to the foxes. Because the dogs are at that age now, like, not like when they're younger, like, if you give them some meat and that, they'd be fine. But now, like, everything gives them a bad tummy, so got to be careful now they're older. Because, like, Ruby is now on a special injection because, like, her hips are bad, bless her. And she was born with bad hips, like, literally from birth. Like, that's why Molly rejected her when she was a baby. Like, she's got no hips. One, the ball thing is completely missing, and the other one, the ball thing is not in the socket very well. So, it just means, but the amount of people, because obviously we'd always be mindful because of her hips, like if a dog tries jumping on her back, and we'd be like, oh, she likes to play and everything, but just don't let them jump on her back because of her hips. And they'd be confused, and we'd be like, she hasn't got no hips, bless her, you know, her hips are really bad. She's born like it, so we have to, like, make sure, like, we're kind to her hips. And, like, most people understand that and everything, so they stop the dog from jumping on the hips and everything. But, yeah, bless her. That was just a random little piece of information then. But, yeah, I've been trying to, like, do more and everything. And I don't know about you guys, but I tend not to spend quite as much time diamond painting as I would in the winter. Because, obviously, the weather being nice, you don't want to be stuck indoors the whole time and everything. So I was like, right, okay. So I'm like, right, I want to do stuff, get out and everything, because, you know, the weather is nicer. So yeah, let me know if you do tend to do a bit less diamond painting in the summer, because you're just enjoying the weather, especially here in the UK. Like, I'm pretty sure this is like the driest summer we've had ever, and it is yeah, don't get me wrong, you know, I know we need the rain. I just had a bit of my tea. But yeah, definitely like, so when it is nice, I like to get out and enjoy the weather. So yeah, so that's what we've been doing, like getting out, enjoying things and everything. So like the other week we went down the woods with my nephews. Well, I did, my husband didn't because he wasn't here, but I did. And everything, so that was nice. Well, apart from when they saw the snake, and that kind of traumatized. Because the snake, obviously, nature is nature, and the snake was trying to get a frog, and yeah, and trying to explain to two young boys that, you know, the snake has to eat and everything. So I was like, right, let's walk away and everything, and they were getting upset because of the frog, and I was like, but the snake's got, it's a hard one to explain. That obviously we've got to let nature take its course and everything, and if, like, oh, right, last little tiny one, because obviously this has been 15 minutes now. I've been jabbering on. I don't like to make them too long. So yeah, trying to explain to him about nature and everything, and we were trying to find a geocache down the woods. We couldn't find it for love or money, but I don't know if anybody else has ever done geocaching before, but they are hidden and everything, so you've got to try and find it. And so we're like, oh, I can't find it. We did look for quite a while, and in the end we gave up trying to look for that one in the woods. But when we were down the beach, there was another one there. And we did take us a good while to find, but we found it. And it was actually attached to the sign, a road sign. And yeah, that was really cool to find. We didn't have a pen. We literally, because it was a spur of the moment thing, I just suddenly remembered, oh, there's a geocache around here. Because I've got the app, but I've never been able to find one. So I was like, right, okay, I am going to, I thought, right, let's try and find it. And the boys were invested in trying to find it. So was my brother-in-law and my husband. And we were all looking around trying to find this stupid geocache. And we were looking for ages and ages and ages. And we were just about to give up. And I mean, we were just about to give up. And all of a sudden, I spotted it attached to the sign. And I was like, I picked it up, and they were all like, we were looking for that. I went, yeah. And I opened it up. They're like, what's inside it? So I opened it up, and there was the most tiny little, like, scroll of paper that you could sign your name with. We didn't have a pen on us, which I was really bummed about. I was like, never mind. And, but yeah, at least we found it, and we could log that we found it in the, what do you call it, you know, on the app, that we did find it, which is good. So yeah, that was really, really nice. The boys really enjoyed looking for it. So I think, like, what might be good one day after school for them is we go into, like, the town centre where I live and just try and find a few more. I think they'd really enjoy that, because you don't have to pay for it. You could do the free one if you want to. But you can't obviously find all the geocaches. You can only, like, find some of them, which is fine, because I think there'll be still quite a few they can find. We could try and find, but yeah, you just got to be, like, try and think what, you know, outside the box of what you're looking for and everything. You don't know what you're looking for. It could be anything, like a bolt, you know, that it's not actually a bolt, it's actually a geocache and all stuff like that. So yeah, it is interesting to do. So yeah, if you ever want, like, a cheap day out with the kids and you live somewhere that's quite busy, you can go geocaching, and they'll keep the kids entertained for ages when they're trying to find all these geocaches. But yeah, if you're not sure what it is, search on TikTok. That's where I first saw it, and I was like, oh, that looks a bit interesting. to do if I'm out and about one day, you know, if I'm out near an area there is one. So yeah, it's quite fun to do, you know, and it can be a free. All you need is obviously your mobile data to find it. You need a smartphone, your mobile data, which a lot of us do have. So yeah, that could be like a cheap day out for the kids, you know, because you take a picnic with you. If you're doing it in a park area, you can take a picnic with you and have a picnic in the park whilst you're looking for these geocaches and everything. So yeah, that'd be a nice little cheap day out for the kiddies. So yeah. So yeah, I'm going to stop now because obviously this is now 4.5 minutes. I'll be coming on to 20 minutes of me jabbering away. So yeah, so that was just a little update what's going on and everything. Also, one other little thing. Keep an eye out for advent calendars for me, please, guys. I do want to get some more again this year, but I obviously want to. Some of them I've seen which are just ridiculously way too expensive. They want £200-300 for them, and I don't have that type of money. But yeah, if you can keep an eye out for me, if you see any. And because obviously I do want to do them again this year because I thoroughly enjoyed it last year, apart from the bad one, but the good one I got last year I really did enjoy. So yeah, so that's about it really. So yeah, I'm going to carry on a bit more of this, get this section done, and then we shall go to the outro, okay? So it looks like I am past the halfway mark on this. As you can see, I've got that much left. So yeah, it definitely does look like I am past the halfway mark, which I honestly didn't realise I was because I've just been cracking on with it. So yeah, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wow, I'm past. I think I'm past. When I rolled it, I was like, it looks like I'm like roughly past the halfway mark. So yeah, that's what it looks like to me. I shall insert a photo of what it's looking like and that. But yeah, it definitely does look like it. Really enjoying it still. I haven't hit that brick wall yet, which is good. There are a few that's popped off again, even though I replaced a load the other day. So what I will do, when this is actually finished, I'm going to leave it flat, put in the drills and seal it straight away. And then that way, it's not going to, I'm not going to keep losing all these diamonds on it, because, yeah, I just don't want to keep losing all the diamonds. Because it literally fell on the floor the other day on me, and I was like, no. But yeah, what do you guys think? Absolutely love how it's coming out. I am working my way up towards the head and everything. So yeah, I think it's coming out amazing. Absolutely love the detail. As you can see, it is looking so good. And I shall close up on all the diamonds for you guys. So yeah, let me know down below in the old comments of how you think I'm getting on with my owl. I absolutely love doing it. I'm really sorry again I didn't upload last week, but I had some things I needed to get sorted out, and yeah, working on videos and that kind of like took a bit of a backseat. So yeah, not much left of the body area of the owl, and I will be moving on to the head very, very soon, and all that background, which I don't mind because there is some bulk there, and I love doing my bulk areas. So yeah, so I reckon maybe another 2 weeks, and this 2, maybe 3 weeks at a push, this will be done. So yeah, I can't believe how I've done this a lot quicker than what I thought. I thought this was going to take me at least 3 months. So maybe just a bit less. So yeah, absolutely love it. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. That's it for this video. Please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I shall see you all next time. Bye everyone.